misunderstanding. We're going to look at the other alternatives before we decide what we're going to do. After meeting with the elected, Martin, you were not here, after meeting with elected officials yesterday, and after listening to them, their comments during the meeting and after the meeting, we have decided that we're going to look at this a little more. So we are not voting on what to do today. All right? Okay with everything?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All in favor? Aye.
Who do the commissioners have the conversations with in terms of the county officials? Who are the conversations with
And where?
and where?
At the meeting yesterday. Okay.
Oh, okay. There wasn't anything beyond that?
No,
There was no individual contacting
No,
of the...
I didn't. I just spoke to people after the meeting upstairs.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Anybody you want to name?
No, I really don't even remember. I was just going around shaking hands with people and saying, no, I really don't know.
Is there active consideration of going beyond the half cent?
And not as far as I know. I mean, I think we're just, in my opinion, we're looking at everything now after some of the comments from the office holders, and you just want to make sure that we have everything, all the T's crossed, the I's dotted before we decide.
Commissioner Creighton, does that stand for you? You still looking at a half cent?
My answer would be that anything's on the table for me. I'm very open-minded to anything at this point.
Okay, all right. And Commissioner Burnaby, are you open to anything?
Yeah, no, my response to that is that we have to review everything in view of everything that we've learned through this process, to include the community hearings that we conducted, the community meetings, the 2 statutory hearings, and I think most importantly, the conclusions that we've begun to develop and discussed at yesterday's meeting with the elected officials.
Okay. Now, the emails that you talked about yesterday, when did those get started, that you started sending?
I have to double check, but I think, and again, these are records that I'm glad to provide you a full copy of my initial request, and I think it started July 7th, I believe. I haven't looked at the exact date, but I think that I sent that email out on July 7th, asked them for a first set of responses by a given date. We got those, and because we anticipated that we would have to do a second redistribution, because we anticipated at the beginning that not all entities, would or could, accept the 25% across the board cut. So we anticipate that there would be that second go-round, which led to our conclusions of those documents, which were discussed yesterday.
Okay, so I'm asking for copies of the back and forth. Okay. And Commissioner Ferguson, you want to amend your comments at all in terms of where you are?
No, I just think that after Commissioner Burnaby said it, I think after going to 22 public hearings and the public hearings that we had on this issue, and then after yesterday talking to the commissioners, I think that we have to look at everything and see what is best for the people that we're representing.
Any reaction to the turnout and just in general the comments that you got yesterday from any of the 3 of you?
Reaction to the turnout?
Yeah, at the meeting. Were you pleased?
I was pleasantly pleased that we had so many office holders and elected officials come to the meeting. I was very, very pleased.
I didn't expect anything less.
Yeah.
Okay.
They should be there. I mean, I think reality has now has begun to sink in with the other officials. They rightly so, they look at their department. That's what they're mandated to oversee. That's what they care about. Not that they don't care about the rest of the county. I want to make that clear. But I think when they see the big picture, it sinks in more and more. And I think just for everybody to absorb what they heard yesterday and what they've been given in the documents, that there's a lot of consideration.
Okay. Anyone else want to comment on? In your email, did you send an email to Treasurer Ziegler?
I believe it was either Treasurer Ziegler. I can't tell you as of July 7th who was or wasn't treasurer without going back and looking at it. We certainly sent it to a representative of the department if it did not go to him. I think in many cases it was not actually to a named elected official, for example, to the courts, it went to the court administrators.
I see.
Rather than to send it, for example, to
Right.
6 or 7 judges' names. And
Some
so,
elected officials, some
in the
administrators.
treasurer's office, we'll have to take a look at the email, but you're welcome
Okay.
to see that
Okay.
email
Okay.
immediately.
All right. Thank you.